Our speaker today is certainly someone that each of us is familiar with. He's not a stranger. It's become a custom, I guess, for each January for our judge executive to come before the chamber and kind of give a state of the county address, if you will. But I just want to share with you a couple of things that you may or may not have known about our judge executive. David was born on April 20th, 1951 in Louisville, Kentucky, and he married Barbara Jones in 1971. He graduated from Horse Branch Elementary School, also Ohio County High School, in 1969. He has an associate's degree in executive management. He's certified as a CMFGE manufacturing engineer, and he was also active in the U.S. Army from 1971 to 1973. A little bit about some of his experiences and work history. David has worked as an engineer in various manufacturing plants, Cowden Manufacturing and Thomas Industries in Ohio County, Elk Brand Manufacturing in Hopkinsville and Cadiz, Kentucky. He's also worked as a licensed real estate salesman and an auctioneer. Those things I didn't know. He was the first park director for Ohio County. He was hired in 1982 for 3 years. But I think it was about 26 years later that he gave up that position. He has worked with he's either worked with or for every judge executive since that conception of that office. He's worked with state and federal officials for many of those years, bringing a variety of things to Ohio County and to this very park. He was elected as judge executive in 2010 from a field of 6 candidates. And as we all know, he was re-elected in 2014 for a second term. So it's a great pleasure and honor this afternoon to introduce our judge executive, Mr. David Johnston.
Thank you, Seth. Appreciate this opportunity. I really do. It's an honor for me to be at the Chamber of Commerce and with all of you friends. Call this the state of the county. I will say that the state of the county is good. Many new businesses have opened in Ohio County, which means that others looks at our community as a good place to do business. And new business and retention of existing business, expansion of business is the economy of our county. We need to recognize that. Among the other things that's good in our county, our roads and bridges are in better shape than they've ever been. We have paved a record number of roads in recent years and have replaced many bridges. When I took office, I was presented with a list of 74 substandard bridges. That list is now fewer than 10. We have a very well equipped maintenance department for roads, and we purchase new equipment for them annually so they can stay on the cutting edge of that. Clean public water now is available to nearly all households in our county. Our water district has worked hard to serve us in that area. This service reached 30% of the community 20 years ago, of the citizens here, and now 97% of our residents wanting water has it. And there's a plan to get that to 100% within the next couple of years. Our water district is always looking at ways of doing it. We have a great law enforcement community that has the best and most modern equipment, technology, and training available. This includes our sheriff's office, city police department, state police, and constables. Our county subsidized law enforcement more per capita than any other county in the state. This is because we value the peace and safety for our community. We have the absolute best fire and emergency protection available. We have over doubled the number of fire hydrants in recent years, which drastically reduces the insurance rates for our residents. The county has helped purchase and upkeep equipment at a record pace. We've even added 2 new fire stations, bringing our total to 11. Our volunteer firemen not only protect us from fire, but the first to respond to any emergency. We will continue to see that those volunteer firemen have what they need to protect us. We have a full-time emergency management department that is well equipped and well staffed. The quality of life in our county is good. We have a fantastic wellness center, trails, parks, and a golf course that is great for this community of this size. We have many good eating places here in the rural setting. Provides for opportunities for enjoying nature. Fishing and hunting opportunities are great here as well. We have 3 senior centers here in Ohio County that provide services for the aging population. Senior services are well equipped and well staffed. We have many active churches in our county that are very active and involved. Yes, I am saying that Ohio County is the best place on earth to live. We have many employment opportunities here. That's something we didn't have several years ago, but we're continually working. There's no need for anyone to go anywhere else to get a job. Their job's right here. We provide a career center that help find jobs and help employers find the right employee. The unemployment rate is very low here. We have our Economic Development Alliance, OCEDA, working to keep our businesses and to get more. We have our Bluegrass Business Center with new build-ready pad and fiber optic available. The Chamber of Commerce and the Industrial Foundation helps us in this area as well. Our county is stronger because our cities are constantly working to improve life here. We have a fantastic working relationship with our 6 cities. And remember, if anything happens in Beaver Dam, it's still in Ohio County. So we'll still be a part of that. Tourist efforts in our county are strong. The visitors in Ohio County continue to increase each year and include people from literally all over the world. The New York Times names as number 42 of the 52 sites in the world to see. And that's not Kentucky, that's the world. There are also many other places to visit here. We hope to add the new Bluegrass Museum, which will be one more site to see here. We have great facilities to provide government here, from the beautifully designed and maintained community center to this senior center. We have a good hospital that's constantly adding service. We have more healthcare providers than any other community our size. Our school system provides a good experience for students while working well with parents. Our county always gets good test scores. We could continue to count our blessings all day, which is what I've done to this point. And yes, the state of the county is good, but we do have our challenges. In March, we will prepare a budget that is less than the year we are in now. This is the first time I've had to do this. In the past, each year we had more than the previous year. This is all contributed to the downturn in coal production. Everything else is up except that. The reason for less coal production is the out-of-control EPA and the President's war on coal. Not only does this create revenue problem for us, but will cause electricity rates to up to triple across the country if we don't get that changed. But the number one challenge facing Ohio County is our lack of a skilled workforce. In the past, we've had a high dropout rate in the county. This is corrected now, but we still have the workforce that's still among those dropouts that we had years ago. That's, as a matter of fact, that's the first marker that's been improved that will help us gain our work-ready status for the county. And we've also got the issue of having people graduate from college with a degree that's not in demand in the field of employment and business. And I am declaring workforce development as our #1 priority for this county. This is important for the future of the county. To address this, we have begun the process of becoming a work-ready community, which many of you are involved in. This is a recognized and respected status that will help gain and attract business for here. The work-ready community means a lot. I've appointed a part-time administrator to work exclusively on workforce development. He will work with OCEDA, the school system, including technical schools, our career center, and business in our county to improve our workforce. And that gentleman is here is Kenny Alter, in case anybody didn't know. In closing, I'll say again, yes, the state of Ohio County is very good.
In the way of workforce development, one of the greatest things that this county is doing and involved in is the Kentucky Fame program, which I believe Scott spotlighted during his presentation a few months ago. It is the Federation for Advanced Manufacturing Education, and it's an apprenticeship style program where a student is working in a facility 2 days or 3 days a week and in class 2. Is that correct, Scott? Correct. And this to me is the greatest way to benefit both our students and our businesses, and getting the students and the businesses the skills they need to fulfill these positions that we have open out there. So if any of you all out there in manufacturing are interested in joining the FAME program, let myself or Scott know, and we'd be happy to get you signed up to sponsor students come fall.